What's up, guys and gals? My name is Splattercat. We are here at the Nerd Castle with the next episode of Legend of Grimrock. Now, I want to know how that green cloak makes me happy. And so I think what I'll do is let me have a look here. You will slowly begin to figure out... Hey, where did the thing go that I'm looking for? I'm looking for something right now. Hold on, let me see this right here. I need to know what direction I'm facing. So if I go to the south, I have no idea how to get in here. So we need to figure that out, and I apologize for thinking too hard right at the beginning of the episode when I'm supposed to be like dancing around and being entertaining and doing fun stuff. I have no clue though, like I really am sort of at the end of my rope right now. Is this a burnt out one? Oh, it's not good. Yay, it's not burnt out. Hey. I'm not sure what just happened right there, but is he full up maybe? No, he's not full either. I don't know what just happened then. Let's go back down this way. Oh, good. This one's burnt out. Urgh, son of a bitch. Okay, we're going to go and grab that. There we go. I could just use my light spell, but I don't feel like wasting mana on stuff like that right now. Should I then... God, I really... So I think I am right about this. We've got the two dragons. Let me trace the other dragon's eye line before we go any further. Make sure we get the dragon's eyeliner all taken care of, because if a dragon's eyeliner isn't on straight, they're always upset. They like to look good. They like to look good. So from right here, it's aiming that way, which means that it's this entire row right here. So what we need to do is go back and look at the other dragon, and we'll cross-reference where the two dragons are looking at. On a whim. Totally awesome. I didn't even think that would work, but I figured I would try it. Alright, so we've got what looks like a bunch of fire arrows. Oh, they weren't actually... What's a huntsman cloak do? Evasion +4, dexterity +1, vitality. That's definitely for her. That has her name written all over it. So that actually gave her a pretty substantial chunk of to hit chance. It gave her a lot of evasion. That's nice. I like it. Everybody else has a tattered cloak, right? Okay, everybody's cloak is in tatters. We'll get rid of that one since we don't need to carry it around with us anymore. We got everything out of the cage. How many fire arrows am I up to? I've got to have quite a few at this point, right? And I think we get these back. I don't remember. Let me try it out one more time. This is probably a waste, but whatever. Oh no, we do get ice arrows back. Okay, I like the ice arrows, so I'm going to hold on to those for right now. Let's go find that other dragon. And we'll see if we can get the iron door open. And as I remember, the dragon was like around... somewhere? No. The dragon was around here somewhere. Dragon! Maybe it was back over here. It was. It was all the way back at the beginning. That's what it was. Okay, and so this dragon is facing this way. So their views intersect here. On that spot. Because this dragon was looking like this, and this dragon is looking like this, so that's our spot right there. I'll leave a note on it, and then we need to go forward... And the spot that we need to rest in is going to be here. Let's find out. I'm not sure how we'll know that we've opened the iron door, but this appears to be the right spot. I think. Oh, yeah, it did. It didn't make any noise or anything, though. That's a little strange. The Lurker's Vest. Didn't we have a pair of Lurker's Boots? Is that like a set? Yeah, there's the Lurker's Boots. So I'm guessing the Lurker's Vest is just evasion +5. That's all that it does. Okay, so it won't protect you, but it'll help you stay the hell out of the way. That's actually not that great of a secret. I'm not that excited about that. That doesn't do much for me, which is disappointing because I was hoping it would do a lot for me. Well, it's another secret down, I guess. I suppose I'll just hold on to it. I thought I saw a closed gate over here somewhere when we were going back through. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. I wonder how I get that little fist puncher out of there. Did I search this hallway? I thought I searched this hallway already. There's a shuriken on the ground. I don't know how that got there. I must have walked right past it. There's so many things in this game that just blend into the ground, like they just don't even look... Maybe I missed something. No, that's there on all the walls, so that's not it. There's got to be something around here, right, that'll allow us to go a little bit better. That secret? There's got to be a button or a switch or something around here, and I just don't know where it is. I totally forgot about that fist punchy thing, though, and I kind of want it. I see absolutely no buttons anywhere. Button? No. No button. Can I fiddle with this chain? Chain, let me fiddle you. Let me fiddle you all day long, although you are not tight enough to actually make any sort of vibration or sound. Oh well, what can you do? Sometimes your chain simply isn't tight enough. I see nothing incredibly indicative down this hallway. Nothing that's jumping out at me right here either, although that's kind of a good thing because when things jump out at me in this dungeon, I have the tendency to kind of like mess myself, and then I gotta like change in between episodes, and the whole thing just becomes disgusting. I have to buy a new computer chair. That's why I need to get a computer chair that's just got like a plastic lining. I think if I can get that done, then everything will be alright from here on out, but I don't know, I just haven't had any luck with it. Would the button be this far away? I can't decide if the button would be this far away. I'm wondering if there's a different button model that I'm just not seeing, like something that's different from the buttons we've seen thus far. Because I don't see anything that would trigger that gate. I don't see one damn thing. Unless it's a lot further away than one might have originally expected. That's really the only addendum that I could make to that sort of... The one clause that I could add to the verbal contract is that perhaps the button is not where we thought it was. Oh wait, where's... Let me... What's that? Is that it? Nice! Okay, so we got that. A fist dagger. A dagger of fisting, if you wanted to be especially... Oop, I just struck the door. You didn't need to do that, it was unnecessary. Can this gate even be opened, though? I don't know, the fist dagger. So 12 attack power. Oh, that's actually a lot better than the dagger she had already. The speed is the same, although it loses some accuracy. But I think I would rather have the attack power, maybe? I'm gonna go with the attack power. I haven't used the Venom Edge much either, but I don't really know how I should be using that. I may also get rid of some of this stuff. I don't know. We don't need to carry around all these weapons and things. Like, we have way too many, like, random thingies in our inventory. So I'm thinking that maybe we just get rid of, like, the conifer mace and all of this stuff. I'm going to lay it around a little bit more pleasantly, though. And we've also got the Warhammer right there that we're not going to be using at all. So there it is. We got all of that. He can eat the boiled crag beetle. People are looking a little bit hungry. She can have the burrow rat shank. Okay, and so we've gotten just about everything. Although the one thing I wanted to do while I was back here is jump down these holes, too. I didn't jump down these holes. So that was the other thing, that in between episodes I was like, you know what, there is a hole, and I have not been inside of it. And so I do think that we should probably go and take care of that before I go much further. Because being the only hole that I haven't jumped into, I feel like getting myself nice and frisky right now. So, wait, where am I? Oh yeah, it was on the other side of this right here. There we go, and then this will be it, right? Yep, over here. So, okay, so one of those things is down here with us. There's a button right there. Let me rest for a couple moments because those clicky things are really, really hardcore. And they're scary and they make me sad. Oh, never mind. That's a completely different clicky thing than I was expecting. And I saw that coming. I'm gonna focus on him right now because he's a little bit more concerning. Oop. Okay, so we got him. Very, very sketchy fight right there. Oh, after you shoot them, they become broadheads. Okay. Well, that works out, I guess. I mean, it's better than nothing, so I'll take the broadheads. They only have 1 attack power, which is bad, but those things do seem to hit a lot harder. So we've tested out the arrows. We've done new things. Funsies. Why am I still hearing one of those crab things down in here? A lightning bomb and a fire bomb. I think it might be a good idea to put all of that on this character so that at one point or another I can have her throw the bombs. Let's put the broadheads back on her. It's almost sort of worth it to just sit here and convert all those into broadheads so that I can use them later. We'll give her those bombs so that we can use them. And then now that everybody's fed, actually, did I check this over here? Let's make sure there's no buttons back in here because I don't want to be that guy who's like screwing up and not knowing where the buttons are at. Okay, so I've got no buttons here. I think what we'll do now is go back up. And that teleported us to where? It teleported us to here. Okay. And then there was something back at the beginning of the level that I didn't look at either. I can use the stone that's over here to restore all my stats, so that's what I'm going to do. And then it'll recharge while I'm running around engaging in randomness. And I think I came in from right here. Yeah, there's still an area over here that it's saying, is that the stairs maybe? Oh, that's just kind of weird the way that it notates that without having like a wall right there. Okay, whatever. Back we go. We've got to do the pits of something rather. Either way, we're going to be spending some time with some pits, so expect to get kind of hamburgery and not smell so great. Walk over here. Let me mark this on my map too. There we go. Crystal has been marked so that I can come back. I mean, I know how to get back here, but just in case I totally lose my mind in between here and the next part of the game. So I don't have to carry around this key for too long. We'll throw that in there. So there's number 1 opened. Obviously there's number 2 right there. Free torch right there. I'll save that for a little bit later. And what was this place called? The Chamber of Pits. That's what it was. Oh good, we get to do some funsies and puzzle solving here. Interesting. What does that do? Oh Christ, that made me jump. Oh Jesus. Okay, so we might have a problem right here. Especially since our health is very, very low at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and work this guy. We do run the distinct risk of getting wounded right here, but I can always step backwards because we are getting stronger. I accidentally opened up my inventory right there. I apologize for that, getting in the way of the combat. You want to use fire spells on these guys so that it'll hit all of them. And then, wow. That was one of those fights that you just like react to as fast as you can. Because you know you can't be surrounded. Like if we get surrounded, I was very, very, very incredibly dead. Like, very, very dead. You guys remember Very, Very Larry. Well, Very, Very Larry is very, very dead because he crashed his Miata. And so, in the interest of invoking Very, Very Larry, I want my arrow. Oh, free arrow. Cool. Alright. Take that, free foodles. Another one of those things that I can convert into something useful over here. At least there's stuff down here. On the plus side, at least it's not a totally... Well, we haven't leveled up in a while. I was just thinking, tattered cloak. Okay, so maybe it is a waste of time being down here. Free food, though. Who doesn't love free food, huh? I love free food. If there's free food, you can guarantee that I'll show up eventually. Let's rest for a little while since we do have a safe spot in front of us. It looks like our rogue is encumbered, unfortunately. It's probably a derivative or an offshoot of the fact that I've been loading all the crates on her. I don't know why it's taking him so long to regenerate his mana. I'm thinking it's probably just because his mana bar is so much bigger than everybody else's. But, as always, it's not the size, it's how you use it. Come on now. I don't know. I don't want to sound too... Wait, what is this? A short bow. Oh, just in case you hadn't had one already. That's kind of cool, in case you wanted to have like a back line that was ready to roll. I mean, I don't see any reason to take that with me because we already have it. The boiled crag beetle. That opens up the wall over here. Ah, so that puts us right back where we were. Okay, so I'm going to pull the switch this time. So keeping the switch down means that it starts from this side. It does eventually get us to the other side if we do that. But it's going to be a game of like stepping into the right spot without screwing up, which I might do over and over and over again just to spite myself. Ah, shit. So I think what I might do actually to save myself food and rest time is I might save before I attempt that so I can just reload my game real fast. I don't know, will you guys get angry if I do that? Just reload my game real fast so that I'm not wasting resources doing this over and over again. I'm not sure what I missed right there. I definitely misstepped. It's hard to see your feet though. That's the problem, is this whole puzzle relies on the fact that you can't look at your own feet while you do it. I don't see... Oh, there's a button over there on that wall too. Nah, I wasn't fast enough, but I got the button. I got the button. Let's see if the button did anything for us. Did the button do anything? Why does it sound like I'm squishing when I'm walking? Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't even mean to do that. Rest real fast. Like I said, this is going to be a train wreck. This is going to be an absolute train wreck. Because I'm one of those people that like watches his feet when he dances because I don't know where my feet are going to go. I have no control over myself. And so this is exactly the sort of test that proves that point. I think that maybe hitting that button opened like something over there maybe, because if you look, the floor is filled in. Maybe it opens something over there later on, but I don't know. Oh, we made it. Okay. I didn't get a chance to look and see if there was any... Oh, please. I knew they were going to do this shit to me. Oh my god. Alright, clicky beast. Let's get this thing going. This time I know your weakness. Oh, nope, it's not fire. It is ice. That didn't work either. I think our best plan is going to be just like avoiding him until he goes away and does something else. What's he gonna do? Come on, Crabman. Make your decision. I'm still just gonna sidestep you. Make your decision. Make the call. Get a couple hits off right here. No mana left there. And he's down. Doesn't matter anyways. And we got a Cheeve. Got ourselves a lovely little Cheevo. Not to talk about goats too lightly. I hear something from that, but I can't tell what direction. Oh, and that makes it go backwards. Okay. Oh, it looks like there's something in that wall right there. I don't know if that's what the button did, but... I think the button may have made the floor stand up right there, now that I'm thinking about it. The question becomes, how do we grab that then without trapping ourselves right here? Well, let's try it. Never let it be said that I didn't try. I want to get all the treasure, and so let's see if we can do it. We'll put that right there because we don't need it any longer. See, I don't know. With that button, is it like a temporary thing? Because if it opens something up only temporarily, then it becomes a question of, can we make it work in the first place? Okay, so it's up right there, which means... Well, I don't know. It wasn't open anymore once we pushed that other button, so maybe when you push the other button to keep the puzzle from being too simple and to keep you from doing it backwards, they cut it off so that when you push that button, this falls out so that you can't just step back into here and do it. Maybe that's what they did. I don't know. Oh, no, they dropped it right there, too. Whoa, what just happened? It's starting from that side again. So in doing something over there, we reversed it. So this has got to go back up. And then it'll start from right here. Okay. So somehow you've got to push the button and still manage to get over there before this whole thing falls apart on you. Oh my. Okay, that's going to be challenging. Especially if you're bad at doing things fast like I am. I'm the person that likes to sit and like dither and think about something for a long... What is this? A brace of fortitude. Unfortunately, ooh, we got an achievement. Cool. What does it do? Probably just gives us HP or something. Strength +1. Oh, it makes you regenerate faster. That's pretty cool, but you consume food faster too. That might be a problem. I'm not down with eating a whole bunch of extra food because our food supplies have been not dwindling, but we are eating a lot of food. I'm just saying. So I guess it's back down into the pit one more time since there's no way to really hop that corner right there, even though I think I could do it IRLZs. Let's go ahead and rest that off, and then we'll do this one more time and we'll be done. I don't know if that was the last secret on the level, but we'll keep an eye out for more buttons and sconces and things. Let it never be said that I didn't at least try to get some of the secrets. Oop, almost messed up. I saw it coming and everything. I almost did something dumb right there. Okay, so we made it back in. We're all nice and dandy now, especially dandy because I've got my super pompous puffy pants on. That's a lot of P's right there. I believe in the alliteration. And so now that we're moving along, I don't know, they might have a key for us or something. So can I click this chain? I know somebody's messing with me. None of these chains ever work. Chains? No? Okay. Something terrible is going to happen in this room. I'm telling you right now. Nope, save game. Something terrible is going to happen in here. It's too wide open. Something bad is most assuredly going to go down. Oh, I knew it. No. No, 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 no. I'm not okay with this. I am not okay with this. Nope. Nope, nope. Step around you. No, no, no. Yeah, that's what happens, son. Get worked. And now I'm just going to kite you around forever because I can. And it's a thing that I'm able to do because you no longer have your homies. Ooh, almost got me. Almost got me. Nice try, though. Nice try, though. I believe in you. Oh, Christ. Got me that time because I didn't realize there was a wall behind me. There was a literal wall blocking my advancement. The troublesome thing about the little crab guys is they hit twice. They get like a double tap, like a bap bap thing that they do that really, really hurts. Throw the food on her. even though she's almost overweight. But don't tell her I said that because she's scary and she has hoofs. And getting kicked in the shin with a hoof hurts like hell. I had a donkey like flick its foot out one time and hit me in the shin when I was like 13 years old, and I was just like, ah! It hurt so much like you couldn't make a noise. Hoofs are surprisingly painful and resilient, I guess is my point at the end of this diatribe. So we've got the key. Let's make sure that we check all the alcoves for special little buttons. My mommy button said that I'm special, and then we'll, ooh, hello. Would you like to join my backpack? I bet you would. Nothing happens when I do that, so where do we go from here? Where do we go? Can I put something, maybe I put something in here? Ah, okay, so I'm gonna have to sacrifice something to the gods of the dungeon to make this work. That's fine, because I have lots of sacrificial things that I can just get rid of. Preferably from this character. What you got? Nothing. Well... I know I have something in here. There we go. We'll just put a rock over there. That works. It unfortunately moves the entire stack, but what are you going to do? I'm going to work my way back towards the beginning of the level. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here in the Nerd Castle for another episode of Legends of Grimrock. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Take care out there, everybody, and as always, hi-do.